What's up, guys? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be telling you guys about my 13-week contract that I did. It was actually at a mental health facility, if I can get that right. Sometimes, y'all, I can talk and sometimes I can't. I don't even know what it is today, but I can't really talk. Probably because I was out early in the heat and everything else. But anyway, so long story short, it was a couple things that I wanted to kind of touch on for you guys. And one of the things was why I chose the contract. We already know, 13 weeks. It was actually in an area that I wanted to visit, which is crazy because we used to send a lot of patients to this facility. And I always wanted to know what it was like because it seemed to be like near the water and everything like that. And then so my husband told me that his sister lived in the area, not knowing that she literally lives like so close to the facility. So she agreed, her and her husband agreed to allow me to come and stay with them while I was up there working. And that was like such a plus because I didn't have to deal with driving so much. I didn't have to deal with losing money, paying for somewhere to stay and stuff like that. So I cannot appreciate them enough, or I cannot thank them enough. I appreciate them tons. But I want to shout out Jackie and her husband, Cedric, because I don't know how I would have survived without them, honey. Like, I just don't know how I would have survived. So yeah, they got me through that. So that was another plus with me taking that contract because it would have been easy for me to not waste time and not waste some coins, okay? And then what experiences you think nurses should have before traveling in psych? Honey, if you could work psych, you could work psych. You know what I'm saying? They're going to train you their systems. They're going to train you their way of doing things. I think if you are a psych person, you're going to fit right in. This ain't like the ER, which if you know ER, then you should be able to go to any other ER and do the same thing. But, in the ER, it helps to have a team. So, and some people like to buddy up, be buddy systems. They like to tag team and help certain people. But then if you don't have that buddy to help you, you can drown in the ER. So you just got to be ready to drown if you ain't got no buddy with you, because you know how people like to buddy up in the ER, okay? And they'll leave you hanging. So unlike the ER versus psych, you are in control of your unit. And I may get into detail. If y'all want to know how that's ran, I may get into detail on this video. I don't really know. But it's a whole lot different, honey. If you could work site, you could work site. Don't worry about it. If you got the whatever the company is requiring, go ahead and go for it. And then how many orientation days did I get? Honey, I was like, I'm going to be out of my 13-week contract before the orientation is up. Like, honey, are y'all going to let us hit the floor? I appreciated that, though. They gave us, I can't even remember. I want to say it was maybe 10 days of orientation. So they had us training like in the classroom. And then we were training with other people and things like that. So when I tell you, they trained us, honey, they trained us. And they say that the reason why they trained us is because, or gave us that type of training, is because they wanted us to actually like it so much that we stayed. They were trying to convert the people that were traveling or contracts into staying full time. But honey, I do like the place, so I may get it at. So that was the reason why we got so much training. Getting report, med pass, everything like that. So let me just tell y'all about the typical shift. So it's pretty much just like any other place. We went into huddle, like a group huddle. They tell you where you're going to be going. Then when you go on the unit, then you get your report. Now, I was on a unit mainly, most of the time I was there with just women only. So I would get report. I will also do the meds. So medications are normally given around 8 o'clock. While I'm getting their medications and giving them their medications, shall I say, I like to go ahead and talk to them, do my assessments, because you might as well knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, honey. So while I'm giving the medication, I can go ahead and assess them, ask them, do you have any anxiety, any depression, any thoughts of wanting to kill yourself, anybody else? How are you feeling, honey? What are your plans when you're leaving? Just kind of not make it seem like an interview, but actually get personable with these people, make them feel comfortable to be able to talk to you. And that's easy to do when you actually care about someone's mental health. So, and then once I like to get my work done quickly, or as quick as possible, because you never know what's going to happen on the unit. So don't put something off for later that you could do now, is what I would suggest. So with that being said, like I say, if you're giving medications, go ahead, write some shorthand notes. Okay, this person said this person said that. That way, when you go back, we actually had to handwrite our notes. I ain't like that for me. Honey, my handwriting is so ugly. I probably got carpal tunnel. I probably got something. I don't know. My wrist was hurting. I probably need a wrist brace right now, because I don't write that much. Honey, I was gonna say sometimes I can't even spell, but y'all know we got autocorrect now and stuff like that. So, but I actually had to learn how to spell all over again because I had to handwrite my notes. But anyway, so I really didn't like that. So I would give my meds, write shorthand notes, and then I would go back, like maybe while they are in group or maybe while they're in the cafeteria, writing out my notes for the day on their paperwork. And then what you can do is, once you get your notes done, you're pretty much done for the day. You're going to have probably your 3 o'clock meds. You're going to have, if anyone is acting up, calm them down. Nurses also had to hold a group session out there at this facility, which wasn't bad. Like I did stuff like having them to think outside the box. Like you have group therapy all the time. So a lot of times they got tired of hearing about coping skills. They got tired of hearing about, just sad, depressed things. So I would go in and maybe do something along the lines of playing Family Feud. I would have them up dancing. We were playing, not playing, but we were doing karaoke. And they really appreciated that because like I would tell them, okay, you're going through something, but even when you're going through something, think outside of the box, something that you can actually have fun doing. That you don't even know that you enjoy doing. So while they're in that moment, they're not even thinking about the issues that actually brought them there. So that's a good thing with thinking outside of the box when it comes to holding group therapy, and then, get the pointers in there, but have them out of that negativity, out of that slump, at least for a little bit. I'm trying to make this video not so long, and it looks like I'm doing pretty good. Let me see what else I think you guys may need to know. Safety. Did we have any security or anything like that? No. They pretty much just had to call the code team. Luckily, I didn't have any codes. But I am the psych whisperer, though. That means, honey, they're going to melt in my hand every single time. And even if they do want to turn up, which they do want to turn up, I mean, you can't help but to love me, because real recognize real, and I'm gonna meet you where you're at is normally how that works. But I mean, knock on wood, I just don't really have those problems. Not saying that I can't have those problems, because like I said, now I've had someone that was known to be physical and turn the place up. But when I came on the unit, honey, I mean, everybody was thanking me for handling that situation. Like, I mean, that's just what I do, honey. It just comes so natural. I actually used to love being around people that are like either manic or, just kind of not down to earth, honey. They up here. And the reason why I used to like that is because I normally can get them down to here. It was my goal to get them down to here, which is down to earth. Baby, come on back down. Come back down with us. And then it also helped the day go by quick. Hell, I mean, it helped the day go by fast, honey. Give me something to do, okay? Let's see. And then let's see what else normally happens. We did have some good psychiatrists out there, the nurse practitioners and everything. Honey, if they want to hire me, I'm going to drive, baby. I'm going to burn some tires. I'm going to come out there and work for them. Like, as a nurse practitioner, because yeah, I do like the way that they got their things in place, as far as policies, the way that they operate, the way that they roll. Honey, they by the book. So, you know, they didn't want you to eat at the desk and stuff like that. Y'all know nurses, we watch them eat 3 meals a day, honey, plus snacks. But yet we're supposed to sit there and not eat all day. And then we'll get a 30-minute break. And if you don't have your lunch, then honey, where can you go in 30 minutes and get your food and suck it up in a straw and get back to work? Because the people don't want you to eat. But I used to have my little snacks, honey. Like I gotta eat. My bag is down here. Like I'm popping something in my mouth because honey, I gotta eat. So they didn't want you to eat. They do have cameras out there at that facility. And I don't know, I got along with everybody, didn't have any issues. It was so smooth. And I actually am supposed to be emailing them to let them know when I can come back. But I don't know when that's going to be because I got a couple months and then I'll be done with NP school. I am so excited about that. And then my PRN job here locally, honey, they're in a crisis right now themselves, and they paying some pretty good money, and it's actually more than what I was getting on the road. So I think I'm gonna drive to 5 minutes down the road and come back home for now. But y'all know. But this video may be a little bit all over the place. I just wanted to give y'all a little something about it, just to let y'all know, pretty much to sum it up, honey, it was good. I didn't have any issues at all. Like, I'm trying to see if anything bad happened. The only thing that I can think about that was bad that happened was on the 4th of July. One of the units wanted to do something for their unit. They wanted to order pizza and wings. So they came down to let me know. And I'm like, okay, don't leave us out down here, let us know. And the house supervisor, I think is what they call it there. No, it wasn't a house supervisor. It was, I don't know. It was something. But anyway, they were made aware of it and everything. So I guess it was a go, right? Like, he even came to ask me, like, did you get some food? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go get some for the unit, Next thing you know, next day we come to work, it's like, word on the street is, I guess they were mad that we had pizza. I'm like, who? Honey, they done fired the girl that went and picked the pizza up because she wasn't supposed to bring outside food in. But my thing is, if the person in charge of the shift okayed it, I don't understand why she got fired. I mean, was she already written up for it before? Did she not clock out when she left? Honey, I don't know. But I'm like, whoa. And apparently she had been there for a minute too. So I'm like, honey, they don't play no games with you. They ain't gonna play no games with you. Apparently, I don't know. But I mean, hey, somebody could have been allergic. Somebody could have sued. I mean, now we know. Don't bring no pizza parties to them people place, because you might lose your job. So don't do it. If y'all have any questions or anything about psych facilities, the contract, if you want me to go into any more detail on anything, I'm just looking at any other thing that I think I might miss. I learned a lot there too. Like, I learned a lot. So you think you know something at one place, but then you go somewhere else and it's like a whole total different ball game. And I actually learned a lot working there. I don't know if it's because of where I'm at in school now or what, but it was like, I learned a lot while being there in the 13 weeks. So I definitely appreciate that. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to cover. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, suggestions, concerns, anything that y'all want to know about the contract, let me know. And I'll tell you, I mean, more than likely, I'm going to tell you because I like to keep it real, and we are here to keep each other informed. That's why we're here, y'all. And if you like what you see, like and subscribe to the channel, honey. If you don't do anything else, I mean, you can at least like the video, right? That way, maybe somebody else can actually see it. And please forgive me for doing this stuff to my hair. I was watching a video one day and like I literally wanted to count the amount of times that that girl did that. It irritated me so bad and I wanted to actually stop watching the video, but I continued. But now I see maybe why, because like, why is this over here? Like the curls just don't want to do right. The hair don't want to fall in place, okay? And don't mind my eyebrows, none of that. I really didn't do no makeup today because I was supposed to get a chemical peel, but somebody that was supposed to do it didn't text me back. So I said, let me at least put something on my lips for y'all. I hope y'all appreciate that, you know. But yeah, that's it. So until next time, guys, know that your mental health matters and you are important and you can get through anything that you want to get through. You deserve to be happy. And if you need me, let me know because your girl is here and we'll make sure you come back down to earth. Okay? Bye, guys.